come to a conclusion this week, and that is that I'm a horrible cook. We all felt kind of bad after the little experiment situation the week before, and we wanted to make it up to Marmy since we had basically been lazy slobs the whole week. I mean, we cleaned the house for her, which was good, but we still felt like we needed to do something else. And the perfect opportunity did present itself. Marmy decided to have some coworkers over for dinner, which she very rarely does. And we all wanted to help out. And I, being the wonderful person that I am, not really, I volunteered to cook dinner for everyone. I have never cooked dinner before, but I thought, why not now? I mean, when do you have to start? You just start when you're ready to start, and I was ready. Oh boy, it was not a good time to start. I told everyone that I did not need help, that I knew what I was doing. I had the cookbooks out. I even had Google pulled up in case I need to look up anything on the internet to make sure the cookbooks had it right. I was prepared. I don't think you could have been more prepared. But I was missing something, and I don't know what, but it wasn't there. Maybe my cooking ability. That's probably it. Anyway, the day came and I was ready. Had all the cookbooks, like I said. And I decided I was going to make rolls, chicken, some soup, and I was going to make a cake for dessert. I've never baked a cake before, but you know, it can't be that hard, right? Yes, it can. It really can. But it looked like a beautiful cake after I made it. I mean, the cake looked beautiful. I was so proud of it. Anyway, I ended up burning the rolls and basically the chicken as well. And I put the wrong seasonings in the soup. But I didn't realize that until dinner. So we all sat down to eat. It was great until we actually started eating and everyone realized what I had done. We couldn't even finish it because it wasn't edible. It was horrible. But we had a cake, and I thought, well, we can just have the cake instead because, I mean, who doesn't like cake? I put salt instead of sugar in the cake. I put salt instead of sugar in the cake! Who does that? So, not only was dinner ruined, but dessert was as well. And while no one technically said I was a horrible cook, their faces all implied it. And the little gagging sounds they made as they ate the cake. You see, I was too excited to eat, so I didn't have cake. And no one had guts enough to tell me that I had put salt in the cake. Until I realized something different was happening and I asked Meg and she told me quietly. I've never been more embarrassed in my life. And the thing that we were trying to make a good impression from Army's coworkers, and it was bad. I mean, I tried so hard to make that dinner special for Marmy and I failed. But they all had really good attitudes about it. They all laughed, which was good at the time, but I felt like they were laughing at me, which Marmy said they weren't, but it still felt bad. Now that I look back on it, it was kind of funny, but that night it was not funny. We ended up ordering pizza and some pop and stuff, and it really did end up being a fun night. But it doesn't cover for the fact that I can't cook. But the best part is this. Marmy just happened to mention the whole situation to Aunt March. Oh yeah. Aunt March was all over that. So, the next time I go to her house, not only will I be doing my regular job, she will be teaching me how to cook and how to bake. Lessons learned though, don't volunteer for things you can't do, even if you think you can. Don't ever do that.